Sup guys, Zeke here, and today we're going to be going into detail on how to actually pull off believe it or not, 1,000-yard shot with everyone's favorite good old 22 long rifle. Now, what sparked my interest in this was me and my cameraman were out at the shooting range today, and we were just shooting at our handguns and 22s and stuff, and one of our bullets deflected and went up over the berm. Well, this old coot next to us was like, you guys need to watch that. A 22 can travel up to 1.5 miles. I'm like, well, maybe. It might. It probably can if you just shoot it way up, way off into the air, but I kind of doubt it. And then I got to thinking, well, how effective is a 22 at a distance? Like, how far can we actually take it? Being a long-range competitor, that's kind of our thing. So when we got back to base, I pulled up some ballistics and made a little calculator, and lo and behold, what we ended up with is there is a possibility that you can actually take a 22 long rifle out to 1,000 yards. Now, someone on YouTube has probably already done this, but I haven't, so we're going to do it. Let's jump right into the details. So what we'll be using is my old Mossberg 702 Plinkster. It's a cheap, poor man's semi-automatic 22. And we put a Vortex Viper 2.5 to 10x magnification scope on it. Now, that's not the ideal scope for this application, but it is the one we have on it, so that's the one we're going to use. Now, taking a 22 out that far is possible, damn near impossible, though. Because the velocity I get with, honestly, just generic 22 long rifle ammo from this particular rifle is only 1,080 feet per second. That, with the ballistic coefficient of the bullets being 0.138, it's not a very, obviously not a bullet designed for this type of distance we're planning on shooting. So if we zero it at 100 yards, that's going to put us about, well, let me back up. The scope on it has a total adjustment range of 92 minutes of angle. When we zero it at 100, it requires us to use 45 minutes of angle on that scope. So that only gives us, 47 minutes of angle left to use. So we obviously don't have the complete adjustment we're going to need. Because at 1,000 yards, the 22 long rifle is going to drop 3,000 plus inches, which is going to convert us to about 300 MOA. So we only have 40 of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to zero this 22, and I will show you in the next video, at 100 yards. And we're going to shim the scope up and get 20 more minutes of angle. And then we're going to have to figure out some more magic tricks on how to actually get a good, accurate, consistent shot for this distance with this 22. With that in mind, that's everything for this brief intro. Y'all have a nice day. Zeke out.